The Milwaukee Bucks fall in the first round for the third straight season, and since their championship in 2021, they have failed to make it past the second round in the NBA playoffs. In this series, they go up against the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had their number at least in the last two seasons, especially since Tyrese Halliburton has elevated his play to a perennial all-star. Damian Lillard rushed back from blood clots in March and subsequently tears his Achilles tendon in Game 4, leaving his career in doubt. In Game 5, they had a chance to force a Game 6 back in Milwaukee. However, up 4 points with under a minute left, Giannis' free throw struggles continue as he clanks the and-one attempt. On the Pacers' next possession, Halliburton goes to the rim to draw a foul to cut the lead to 2 points. The Bucks struggled against the Pacers' full court press throughout this entire series and failed to execute offensively as AJ Green seemed out of position on this Bucks possession. The Bucks miss and the Pacers are able to easily tie the game thanks to another defensive miscue yielding an uncontested Halliburton dunk to send this game into overtime. In overtime, the Bucks ride the hot hand in Gary Trent Jr. The Bucks build a 6-point lead and AJ Green draws a foul with an opportunity to build the Bucks lead up to 8 points. Now, AJ Green has been a relatively solid free throw shooter. He shot 81% in the regular season and he made the first one, but he misses the second free throw attempt and Andrew Nembhard is able to race up the court and chuck a deep three-pointer from the logo to cut the deficit to 4. Once again, the Bucks cannot handle the Pacers' full court press as Doc Rivers burns a timeout. Running a stack formation on the next inbound play turns into a broken play. Gary Trent Jr. gets stuck in the corner and heaves a desperation pass only to be picked off. Halliburton takes advantage of a silly foul by AJ Green and converts it and one, and now the Bucks deficit is only a single point. The Bucks call a timeout to advance the ball to the front court, and this time they do a decent job in navigating the Pacers' press. However, Gary Trent Jr. cannot handle the pass as he fumbles the ball out of bounds through his legs. And on the final possession, Giannis gets Halliburton on the switch, but once again fails to stay in front, biting on the crossover, and Halliburton is able to get to the rim with ease as the Pacers win this series in 5 games, rallying from a 7-point deficit with under a minute to go in overtime. This is the latest epic meltdown for Doc Rivers, as this adds to an alarming list of blown series leads, collapses within games. We can talk about the multiple blown 3-1 series leads, the blown 3-2 series leads when he was with the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Boston Celtics came back from down 2-3. And since he's joined the Milwaukee Bucks, he's made them worse rather than improving their team. And to be honest, at this point, I don't think he has any business coaching in the NBA ever again, because this latest stint has been a disaster. And the Milwaukee Bucks, to be honest, haven't been good since firing Mike Budenholzer 2 seasons ago. And with no future assets until 2031, and by that time Giannis will be 37, the Milwaukee Bucks' future looks bleak, and it might be time for a full-blown rebuild. And it's a shame that Milwaukee could not win another title with Giannis, but with the results of the NBA draft lottery playing the way that they did, they have an opportunity now. What they can do is they can make some calls to each of the top 3 teams that have won the lottery, and basically they can do a Giannis for top 3 pick swap. And this could really help out their franchise for years to come. I don't think Dallas will take that call, but a team that would likely be a really good destination for Giannis could be San Antonio. San Antonio has already traded for De'Aaron Fox in this past season, and they landed the 2nd overall pick to boot with their 14th overall pick in the lottery. And these are 2 huge assets that they could also pair up with one of their younger guards, either Stephon Castle or Devin Vassell, and they could have their future right there in their arms. That is in a very enticing package that will absolutely need to get beefed up to validate trading a guy of Giannis's caliber, but that could be the way out and how the Milwaukee Bucks navigate life without Giannis in a post-Giannis Antetokounmpo era. But if this was Giannis's last game as a Buck, it was truly sad. Comment your thoughts. Where will Giannis play next? And what will happen to Doc Rivers?